Okay, so if you guys are normally used to hooking the golf ball, this is going to be a great drill for you, okay? So what you're going to need is you're going to need an alignment rod, and we're going to be focusing on moving the body first and keeping the hands a little bit quieter. So more often than not, if you're battling with hooks or low left shots, the body normally stops working, the hands will speed up, and or the hands will essentially work faster through impact in the upper body. And what we want to do is we want to switch that completely. So what you're going to do is to get some instant feedback, you're going to grab an alignment rod. You're going to place this halfway down the shaft, halfway up the shaft. Now, I will say this drill is not very nice, but it's going to be very, very effective. So you're going to have a little bit sticking out so you can make contact with your rib cage. And what we're going to focus on here is you can do this hitting golf balls and not hitting golf balls. If you're hitting golf balls, don't necessarily focus on contact and direction just yet. Let's focus on ingraining this motor pattern first. So what the deal is I'm going to put it, I'm going to press it against the rib cage. If I flip too early, as you're going to notice, it's going to make contact. So my low point would be back here. And essentially I would either hit a fat shot or I would flip hook it, whatever the case. If I don't, and I rotate correctly and I focus on actually getting my body out of the way, and don't get me wrong, this will make contact with us as we go to swing, but I want it to be post-impact, okay? So again, this would be no good. Instant feedback here. If I release my hands later and I focus on really rotating the body, upper body a lot harder, this stick won't hit, or it will hit post-impact, which is fine. But anything pre-impact is no good. So this is a very, very effective but very frustrating drill at the same time, but it's going to be effective for you guys. So again, down the line here, if I release my hands too early, again, we will start to actually make contact with the body. But if we don't, then we can actually start to hit golf shots this way. So the best way to start this drill is to do it without actually hitting a golf shot. And then once you get comfortable with it, then we can slowly start to hit little chip shots, 50, 60, 70, 80 yard chip shots with like 7, 8, and 9 irons. And then once you get comfortable with this, then we can start to make as big of a swing as you can. And as we get better, the ball flight with this drill should be fairly straight, or you should start missing it just a little bit to the right, and then we can just manipulate face a little bit, but that's okay. So again, halfway down the shaft, halfway outside, and you're simply just focusing on rotating the upper body twice as fast as opposed to flipping it and then getting that instant diagnosis with it hitting your rib cage.